Ready to submit your FastMCP contribution, but want to ensure it meets the project's testing standards? We'll walk through the 2 pytest commands you need to validate your changes. First, you'll see how to test specific directories that mirror the src/structure, then how to execute the complete test suite that must pass before any PR submission. The tests are organized with markers like integration and client process, and designed to run in under 1 second unless explicitly marked otherwise. #run specific test directory. UV run pytest tests server/v. #run all tests before submitting PR. UV run pytest. This demonstrates standard pytest test organization, where test directories mirror the source code structure. The approach uses pytest's built-in discovery to run tests at different scopes, with directory-specific testing for focused validation and full suite execution for comprehensive verification. The pattern is effective because it maintains a direct relationship between implementation and test locations, making validation predictable and maintainable. The workflow follows pytest conventions, where UV run pytest test server targets a specific component's tests, while UV run pytest executes the entire suite as a final quality gate. FastMCP extends this with test markers like integration and client process to categorize tests by type and expected runtime, with the convention that most tests should complete in under 1 second. The UV run prefix ensures consistent environment setup across all test invocations. This organization matters because it creates a scalable testing strategy that grows with the codebase. Directory-specific testing enables rapid iteration during development, while the full suite prevents regressions. The marker system and speed requirements keep tests practical for CI pipelines, and the mirroring of source structure makes test discovery intuitive. The approach prioritizes reliability through comprehensive validation while maintaining developer productivity. Let's break it down line by line. #run specific test directory. UV run pytest tests server/v. Runs pytest on the tests server directory using standard pytest directory targeting. The test structure mirrors the src/ layout, enabling focused validation of server components while maintaining under 1 second execution per test. The V flag provides optional verbose output for debugging, though default output suffices for most cases. Test markers like @pytest mark integration categorize tests for selective execution, ensuring reliable validation at different scopes. #run all tests before submitting PR. UV run pytest. Runs the full pytest suite as a final CI check before PR submission, validating all test markers including integration and client process categories. Follows standard pytest conventions, where test organization mirrors the src/directory structure, enabling both targeted and comprehensive validation. Tests execute in under 1 second by default, with the optional V flag providing detailed output when debugging. FastMCP test organization. The UV run pytest commands follow standard pytest conventions, where test organization mirrors the src/directory structure, enabling targeted validation of specific components during development and comprehensive validation before PR submission. Tests execute in under 1 second by default, unless marked with integration or client process markers for resource-intensive operations. Use UV run pytest test server for focused testing and UV run pytest for final validation, with the UV run prefix ensuring consistent environment setup.
The directory that structures the test becomes the map that guides the maintainer.